Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, but bitch, we got views.
It's I got some shit to say to podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop because we never do.
Yeah.
My name is
Fuck you, Squints.
Shout out Whizzle Fizzle, R.I.P.
Whizzle Fizzle.
With me tonight, back again. We had him on a couple weeks ago, but it was only right that we're going to try to keep him in your face as much as possible because he's one of those artists that me personally feel like needs to be in your face as much as possible. He's one that we've always believed in and one that we love having around.
Yeah.
You, ladies and gentlemen, know him as O.N.E.
Fuck him.
Fuck yeah.
What's up? What's up?
My guy.
What's going on, big dog?
And, you know, just out here trying to be cool like you.
Hey, man, you that.
So,
already.
O.N.E. is back active. And you probably haven't heard anything yet, but this episode is probably going to be your warning.
Yeah, man, we trying to rip the Band-Aid off, man.
Yeah, it's happened. I've heard it repeatedly. We've been shooting some visuals. We've been working on some content. We've been talking about more content and more visuals and ways to keep this guy in y'all's face, keep him active.
Believe that.
Because I feel like I'm not the only one out here that thinks O.N.E. is probably one of the best rappers that we've heard from this city.
I mean, hey, I appreciate that.
When we heard him. Not that we got to hear a lot from one. But, you know, maybe we're talking 12, how long ago? Man. Welcome to the Trap House. Everybody knows Welcome to the Trap House with Jelly Roll, Struggle, and O.N.E.
10, 11, 12 years ago.
And that's why people approach you to this day and say, O.N.E. Motherfucker.
Hey, I take it.
How could you not?
Hey, that motherfucker stuck, man. It's one of those things that just stays with you. I'm gonna keep it.
Might as well. But you talk about a song to come out the gate and be introduced to the world as, and if there was maybe one or two tracks before that, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, with the help of Jelly and Strug, obviously the projectile was a little bit more forceful.
Honestly, like I said the last time, the first song that I recorded was with Strug.
Oh yeah. You told us about that.
Yeah, and that was just the first time, and that was little songs that I did between that. But that Welcome to the Trap House did it.
Yeah, show the fuck did. I remember. I don't remember exactly, but I just remember hearing it for the first time.
Yeah.
And it was before I saw the video. I want to say I heard the record. Yeah. Because I used to get records. I still get records pretty early. Like I get my ears on things. Luckily, a little earlier than most. And I remember asking, who's that at the end of the song? And they said, that's that guy, One. Yeah. I'm like, who the fuck is One?
Right.
But then the visual came out. Okay, that's One. The huge guy.
Yeah.
Walking around with a Struggle and Jelly. But
long ass dreads and shit.
Long as fuck. Yeah. Boy, as big as tallest son of a bitch ever with some long ass dreads. Yeah. But all of y'all had dreads in that video. No.
Not everybody.
No. Struggle done cut his off. If I remember right. Oh, that's some years, man. That's some fucking years ago. Yeah. But it was what's funny though, I think I mentioned this to you off camera earlier, is that the motherfucker sounds the exact same as he did. Like he sounds the exact same. Yeah. Your cadence has not changed whatsoever.
I mean, man, I try to keep it that way. You know what I mean? Like, especially back then, man, shit was ahead of its time a little bit.
You were not a little bit. You were way ahead of it. Way ahead of it. All that shit that came out back then, bro, we could re-release tomorrow with a new title, and if they didn't hear it, it'd still slap. Yeah. Only like the dedicated fan base is going to be like, man, I've heard this.
Yeah.
But it's been such a... How long has it been, since you released music?
Oh, man. It's been about 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, it's been about 7 years.
But you're how do I say this? It's like people still know of you as if it was 7 months.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a blessing, man.
Fuck, yes it is. There's not many of them out there that can say that kind of shit. And it actually, like, it could be arguable for people to say that make those types of comments or hear those types of comments.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. I think about that shit every fucking day. And then what's even crazier is, like I said, it's been 7 years, so you meet people within that time range, right? A lot of people don't know the history about shit. So when you talk to them about shit and you show them little shit, like, man, look what this person said. You know what I mean? And that's when it clicks to them. Like, man, so you was really fucking with it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's mind blowing to me, and it's mind blowing to other motherfuckers, man. I just appreciate it.
Look at the longevity that's attached just to that initial, like the Trap House record. I mean, that's the one. I mean, even my brother-in-law, shout out to my brother-in-law, Jay. He was here with us earlier, and when he walked in, I went to introduce one, and I said, "Man, do you know who this is?"
Yeah.
And he looked at one, was like, "Nah, you know." And I said, "Man, this is O.N.E." And when Jay made this like weird face, and I said, "From Welcome to the Trap House," he's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
And then he sat down over there and he brung the video up, and he's like, "That's him." I don't know if you saw that when he wanted to confirm through the video.
That's dude.
And I told one, like, right in front of Jay, I said, "Bro, like, this is a consumer over here. Like, this is not he hears my stories, and I mean, he's been married to my sister for years and been a part of my family for years, so he knows."
Man, that was dope. That was
right.
You know, it's in for a song to have a lasting effect on a motherfucker that darn long.
And it was a layup.
Yeah,
it was a layup.
Yeah.
That was nothing.
Yeah, and that's, remember we was talking. I was like, man, you know, I got other shit. You know what I mean? But it felt like that was the necessary verse, the necessary song, the necessary artist. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the right moment. Like
for sure.
Like that was definitely a good look.
And then did you? And when we one ran with Show and Prove for a number of years, like we were incorporated and we've been family. Like it's not like I don't know this guy, but didn't you release a tape?
Yeah. And man, honestly, and it's a funny story behind that right there too, because man, that was around the transition period. You know what I mean? And motherfucker was like, man, I had so much music just stocked up. You know what I mean? You gotta give them something. You gotta give them something. I hadn't been in the studio for a while at that point, and I just put it out. Didn't let nobody. I ain't let motherfuckers know none of that right there.
What was the title of it?
It was Practice.
Practice.
Yeah.
God, I just vaguely remember, dude.
Yeah.
Enough to mention it.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you the title or nothing. And I'll fact it. I don't have it. I know that.
A lot of people can't. A lot of people can, and that was based off the way that I released it. It wasn't like a rollout. It wasn't a warning. It wasn't none of that right there.
How many songs was on it?
Man, let it go.
How many songs were on it?
What was it about? Probably like 16. 17.
Hell. And that was that with Show and Prove or before?
Nah, someone was with it. Someone was with it because me and Plague got some shit on there.
Shout out Plague.
Man, a couple people got some on there. But and what's dope about that though is you just gave me an idea. You know what I mean? I still got that music. A lot of people haven't heard that music.
Recycle it.
I just might.
I'm telling you, man. Like for the ones that don't know of any of those records, I know the bars are.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If they're not time stamped and just about current events or something that's just completely irrelevant, recycle that shit. Yeah. I don't see why not. I would. I need to do my whole tape like that. I'd have a new tape.
I'm so fucking private.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I make music that I want to hear.
Yeah, that you listen to.
Yeah, so I can make some songs and ride around and listen to it. You know what I mean? And be good on that. But I hold and stockpile this shit. But you're
way too closed-minded. He's too, I'll tell y'all straight up, one is way too fucking worried about what the next motherfucker thinks. And like, there could be 10 people in a room, and all 10 say it's banging. Those 10 leave, 10 more come in, and he'll be hesitant to let the next 10 hear. Worried about that first one to say, it's not for me.
I think, man, it's the reason I kind of process the music, like not process, but I guard the music because it, you know what I'm saying? Like when I say I make music for me, I really make music for you know what I mean that I like.
Yeah, well, quit being fucking stingy. Make music for everybody else.
That's what it is. I'm super fucking stingy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, making it for yourself is nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But to house it when the people know of what type of talent you possess is that's kind of that's wrong.
I think you know what? I'm gonna stop being stingy.
Might as well. Like fuck, man. We're only here once, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And 10, 12 years ago, when that wave was forced upon us, the fact that they're still tied behind those waves, bro.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck would you not?
Man, it's. I think it's timing, man.
Right.
I think it's timing, man, and the passion that I have for it. Like it's a different type of feeling. Like it's almost like your chick. You know what I mean? Like, like you fuck with her super tough. Super tough.
You know I feel you.
And you're the only one that can fuck with her like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to music, it's a lot of pain and shit like that.
You only getting that type of pleasure from that bitch.
Man, I understand that right there.
I follow you. Yeah. So 1,000,000%.
Yeah. So you add that on top of, you know what I mean, the rest of the shit that we talked about previously. Yeah. You kind of gain put a guard around that privacy.
Mm-hmm. Right? But I get it.
Yeah, it's shit happened for a reason. Yeah, it happened for a reason, and it's about time.
Well, you know, back then, I just think now there's more substance to what you're saying. Yeah, but it's still fucking from the street, and it's still it's hard. Like it's just, you know what I mean. It's not softened up. Nah, it's grown up. Yeah, you know what I mean.
OG shit.
OG shit. Yeah. But like I said, the cadence is still the same. I'm so anxious for people to hear some of the stuff, and there probably are a couple little clips from like the day in the life that Chad just posted the other day. Shout out Chatty Bobby, ChadArmesTV.com all day. But there's little clips of something that one's been working on over here with me, and we're finally got enough footage to where we're gonna start putting it together, and y'all have it soon.
Yeah, for sure.
But when he came over here and he spit that for me and Chad, when he was the first guest, the first time he came through and he was a guest on the show. Like I said, he's family. So, I mean, we caught up for a chunk of time before, chunk of time after, and we've been in talks ever since. I mean, we've been plotting on ways to make him be more active with this shit. Yeah. Right? But when I first heard you come back, bro, and you came with this, and the name of the Jacket for Beats he's going to release under the podcast stage is basically 100 shots. But the first time I heard it, it's like, damn, that boy's. It's not that he still got it. It's just like, fuck, where you been hiding at? You know what I mean? It's not that like the darts were still sharp, but yeah, Bubba, you don't need no flowers from me.
I mean,
you just need a swift kick in the ass, bro.
I think, I think it's time. Like you said, I'm stingy as shit. Yeah, I'm super stingy and protective.
Well, our platforms are changed though. Yeah, with the time, the platforms have changed dramatically. Like back when we were out doing shows every weekend. Yeah, you know, some 2 a week, some all, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all night, whatever. Like all around Nashville. What the fuck? Wherever we were allowed to be, we were there.
And some shit. Right.
Fun with it. Some of the best times of my life. But now, that's not the way this is. You don't call me and we get 51 CDs together, 50 Chad CDs and Squints CDs and Plague CDs and Blaze CDs and Bobby Hook CDs, and we out here hustling discs every weekend, making cash, like doing what local rappers did. Yeah. Now, they lock themselves in their bedroom and record 20 songs a day.
Yeah. Easy.
What the fuck? Like, that's not easy. That's when I was like, y'all can have this. Like, I stepped away from the music. No, I can't. I'm not good enough to keep up with that kind of fucking work ethic, nor compete with that type of talent. Like, if Show and Prove was still intact right now and it was Chad Arms, O.N.E, and Squints, what the fuck am I doing there? Like, I'd rather call people. I'd rather be a manager for both of y'all.
Oh, man, it's so many avenues though, man. And I shout out to technology, man. The way the shit is laid out for these cats, man, like it's perfect.
Yeah, and the more you wrap your head around it, it's even crazier. Where I was just talking about when you were agreeing is we were like, yeah, we did multiple shows. We were doing shows all the time, burning discs and potting them. But now we got this twice a week.
Yeah.
Right? And then in the middle of the week, we do the day in the lives, or Chad does the ChadArmesTV interviews or anything like that, the Jacking for Beat shit we got going. Like, we've created things in its place, but where you're at now on the grown shit, this is probably the most beneficial scenario you could have, other than I could think of more.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean,
but
it's definitely a valuable fucking.
Yeah, tool. It's a tool that you need to utilize.
Yeah.
And it's a tool that I'm going to force you to utilize. Not physically, but that I will continuously try to convince you to be more active with this shit.
Like sometimes motherfucker need a good swift kicking. You know what I mean?
And the first time he came through, man, we teamed up on him. I mean, I don't remember who all was in that conversation. I know there was one part of the conversation that wasn't on camera, and I wish it would have been, because I was in here like, fuck. I remember.
U5.
Chad.
Yeah.
But it like I said, as soon as I heard the verse, and Jay, back to Jay, my brother-in-law that was here earlier, we let him hear. So the 100 shots has been recorded, and we actually shot it once, and it's finished. But we just wanted it ain't ready for y'all.
Yeah.
And so we're stepping back and going to re-strategize and hit y'all again. But we did give my brother-in-law a glimpse of the first one, solely just to hear the record. And about 40 seconds into the song, Jay looks at, and you know I'm not lying, Jay looked at me. He's standing right here next to the computer watching the visual over my shoulder, and he looks at me and goes, look at that. And he shows me his arm, bruh, and every hair on that motherfucker was touching the ceiling.
I mean, it says something.
It does, man. And for the fact that you have such a short catalog, but yet such a strong fucking remembrance of what once was, and proof of what still can be.
And it should be, man. It should be kind of unreal. You know what I mean?
It can work.
It kind of be unreal how the effect that shit still got on people. 12, 10, 11, 12, however long it's been years. You know what I'm saying?
And the females. Ladies, I can't speak for you, but I know I've heard. I don't have enough fingers to let y'all know how many females I have specifically heard say, "I like his voice. I like how that guy raps." Right? You know, fun fact. Another person that I'm gonna say this right. One other person that I can literally like pinpoint someone specifically like complimenting his cadence and rap tone and voice over the years, numerous times. O.N.E. and Zane.
Oh yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Shout out Zane.
Shout out Zane, man.
But both of y'all, both deeper voices, you know, et cetera. But that is two specific artists over the years in Nashville that I've heard females compliment based off the audio.
Hey, that's funny too, man. Because the females fuck with me.
Right?
Fuck with me.
That's what I'm saying.
I got some shit for y'all too.
I'm ready for that.
I got some shit for y'all.
I think the shit you're talking about, I think those types of records are some of the most important records.
Yeah.
When you're at, you know, later in your years, but focused early in a career, so to speak. Like, even though you've been in the game for 10 plus years, you haven't been active for 7.
Yeah.
But you've been relevant for all. Right? So to come at it,
that's wild.
Is so wild, Bubba, and it's so rare. But to come at it from a grown perspective now, and to know what not to do, to know what don't work, to know what may work, and to have an opinion of what will work.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it, man, when you think about shit, in a sense, in the way that I do, man, you say, all right, cool, this shit happens for a reason. You kind of put shit in its proper positioning, right?
Of course.
So you've heard some of the music, right? And you see how it's developed, right?
Yes.
It still fits with
absolutely
what's going on.
For sure.
I feel like the walls is down. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
The doors is open, the walls is down. There's no limit to how far I can go with this shit. And that's what makes me so excited. You know what I mean?
Great.
That's what put that fire back in me. So
Perfect.
So just the thought and the bit and have the ability to still be able to do this shit. All is a blessing.
Yeah, good. And how long has it been? When did you realize it? When did that flame start flicking?
Man, like honestly, right after, you know what I'm saying, I got my family good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I realized, like, man, I got time to think.
Yeah.
You know how the situation was. In
For
those
sure.
type of situation, you know, you really don't have too much time to think to yourself about your own shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So once I really had time to really get shit together and get my thoughts together, you know what I mean? Life still happening at the same time.
Yeah.
I needed an outlet. You know what I mean? So I started getting back into the bag again, doing what was been my outlet, what I had gotten away from.
Yeah. Your bitch. Your main bitch.
My hope. You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna say, man, probably about a year ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But so within that year, how long till you let somebody else know?
January.
So about half of it. About 6-7 months, you didn't really tell anybody. You were just writing and just venting a little bit.
Well, I was writing and still recording to myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keeping that shit and just listening. I never stopped writing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just started recording with myself. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just
for sure.
hearing your voice back on the radio.
Yeah.
I mean, back over the speakers, and getting back used to practicing.
Yeah.
Practicing.
I get it.
This shit ain't nothing that you just, you know what I mean? It's like riding a bike, but your ass is you're gonna swerve a little bit when you first get back on that motherfucker. So
right.
You gotta keep practicing, getting back at it. And so I wanted, before I decided to let people know that I was back at it, I wanted to be informed.
Make sure you could be back at it like full time.
I wanted to be informed. I wanted to have my muscles right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, salute to the fact that you prioritized.
Yeah.
Regardless of the time that it took, or regardless of what it may or may not have done to you personally or physically, mentally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You prioritized.
Man, believe that.
And that says a lot about you as a man and a father and as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got to, man.
And now where we are in our lives, just a little bit more older and a little bit more outlook on the bigger picture of everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and hell, man, being a shit, man, going through all that right there, it kind of made shit even better when it comes to the music, because it opened my eyes up to shit I wasn't even on.
Exactly. You were on some whole other shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like you were on some fucking wild ass fucking young and dumb fucking, you know, not wow, but that's what we all were on.
Yeah.
But now you put that grown shit into it and a lot more emotion, housed emotion at that. You know what I'm saying? And still with the same delivery and with the same, man, I'm anxious.
Like a lot of people, man, it's a lot of songs out here that got bars, right? Mm-hmm. And I know people, they used to, you know, the traditional type of bars and the traditional type of delivery and shit, but there's some motherfuckers out here that got bars. Some young cats out here that got bars. Even with the new style, the new flow, they still got bars. You know what I mean? What I appreciate about, you know what I mean, about what I'm doing is I don't have to sacrifice any of the bars, you know what I mean, for the time,
right?
Because it's still necessary. It's still relevant. You know what I mean? It's still real, and it's still creative.
Yeah, no, for sure. So here's a fun one. Being out the game for X amount of years, whatever, and then, you know, sort of fighting that itch for a number of years, and then finally taking the time and self-indulging back into the music for yourself, just personal reasons, and then realizing that you're still fucking the shit with it. So then you get a little bit more aggressive with it, and then you flip the switch, and you're like, all right, it's time to get back at it. What's up?
Right.
Along those lines, were you on the sidelines or the stands? Did you step out the game completely, or did you say, one day I'm getting back in this motherfucker.
Nah, I always knew I would.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What have you seen since that time being gone and now coming back that you want to be a part of? From a producer to maybe an artist to work with, you know, something that, you know, something you didn't get that opportunity to 10, 12 years ago, however many years ago.
Man, honestly, stepping off into different genres.
Right?
You know what I
Which
mean?
he's fully fucking capable of doing. I got records to prove it.
Stepping off into different genres. Like back then, it was more so just street shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's still,
That's all it was, dude.
Yeah.
That was it.
Just a lot of fucking just pain and all that.
Yeah.
So it was that uncontrolled pain. You know what I mean?
I get it, man. 1,000,000%.
Now, even though life still fucking been happening, but man, I've been able to meet some different people, like people who I didn't even realize that was important.
Yeah,
in the music in music industry and
that are in the industry. Oh yeah, or just influence people. Are you talking about influence from just people
altogether?
I totally get that
music,
too.
Outside the music,
yeah,
you know what I mean. Just and from different you know genres of music and
aspects of life.
And
yeah,
what people,
totally
what
get
people
you, man.
like and you know what I mean. What makes them move and what makes them react and music does that for me. You know what I'm saying? So I get how music makes people feel, and I love making people feel like that. That's one thing that I miss about back in the day is, you know what I mean, like that music made people feel a certain
Fuck yeah. A genuine feeling.
So I'm trying to, and I've always felt like, man, I'm more than just rap. So the writing part, that's my bitch.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
totally get it.
The rap comes along with it. But the writing part is my bitch. So being able to express that writing in other areas, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I love that shit.
I love the fact you're just talking like this.
Man, I love it, man. I love putting songs together. So whether it's you know what I'm saying, some Caribbean shit. Like I'm real big on a Mapiano right now. Straight out of what, South Africa, I believe. You know what I mean? I just got put up on this right here, but I love it. So I'm, you know what I mean, I'm been diving off into that. And, you know, I always wrote songs, R&B songs, and you know what I mean? I got some country songs, and man, I got some rock shit. I just love fucking music, and I love fucking writing, man, and being able to step off into different genres. Like that's what I'm excited.
Well, we got to get you working for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm doing some shit.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah, doing some shit over here, man. Just trying to wind shit up, get shit prepared, man, and it's got some good stuff popping. Got some good stuff popping.
That's why I vow to you and everyone watching and listening right now that I will do everything in my fucking
appreciate
anything I can do to help that guy win. I'm on it. Just like I am for Chad Arms, just like I am for Lex or Leroy or Five or anybody else that y'all have heard me co-sign like that. Like that's a short list of people. But I promise y'all one thing, that guy's got it and he's had it, man. And however the fuck I can be involved and help persuade or convince or even put people on it that don't know. Think about that one. Yeah. Think about the people that don't fucking know.
Yeah.
What if they miss the record?
Man, and that's the dope part about it.
Like Jelly Roll has millions of fans nowadays.
Yeah.
And he has millions of fans that don't even know he rapped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you miss those.
Yeah.
But
that's some. Not really though. You know.
Not really though.
The way I look at it, man, like good music is gonna go regardless.
Timeless.
Yeah. It just clearly that's why I'm here now, because good music still carries. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So that's the way I look at it. If you create good music, man, it's just gonna travel. It's gonna get where it needs to get to.
I love the fact that you recognize the things you're recognizing. Now, if I can just get you off that fucking stingy shit and just and get you, because I've got him confident enough now to where he's sharing some of these other genre records with me, and that's dope as fuck. I love it. I'm super appreciative.
It's good that you said that too, man, because that's different.
Yeah,
that shit's different. Motherfuckers from where I'm from normally ain't on that type shit. You know? So to share that with motherfuckers, like that's big.
And I'm not like scared to tell you I don't like something.
Right.
Like
absolutely.
Look, if you look up the podcast descriptions and you do the hosts, My description is former hip hop artist turned toughest critic. That's exactly what it says for my name. But I wrote that in that slot because I ain't scared to tell none of y'all motherfuckers if I don't like y'all songs.
Right.
None. I've been telling Chad that for years, and along with anybody else that sent me records.
I already know it. That's one thing motherfucker never doubted.
Right?
Never doubt. And I don't even like people. I won't even let people hear it
because you don't want to hear that one vote. That's just said that 10 minutes ago.
No. What I'm saying is, I won't let people hear it who I don't feel like will give me honest feedback.
Now, come on, now that's where you that's where you sell yourself short. Like you got to put it out there for yourself, and to know that the person that don't like it ain't you.
No,
they don't have to like it.
No, that's what I'm saying. If they don't like, I want to hear that.
Yeah, you need to hear that. Yeah,
I want that. I want that. I don't want to put out bad music.
Well, you won't hear it from me till I hear it. Till I hear something bad.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I think, like, when I hear when I listen to people, I want to hear how many. I pay attention to when people say that they don't like it. Give me that critique. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why? What would you change about it?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to hear because that's the type of shit that makes us better. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because you'll be a damn fool thinking you just, you know what I'm saying. If everything that you touch is golden, then you know what I'm saying. It'll show.
Agreed.
It'll definitely show. But you can't tell me that the Lil Babies, the hell, even the 50s and the Jay-Z's and all them right there, ain't got some shit that they done like. We're gonna trash it.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Like I think that's part of being an artist. You know what I mean? Like you gonna have some of those, but as long as you batting close, what's that? Close to 1,000.
Close to 1,000. 1,000 would be perfect.
Yeah. So you straight, and thank God that I haven't had too many of those.
Agreed. I think. Who's your favorite current artist now?
Oh, that's a good one, man. Because my favorite just passed away, man.
Because we haven't talked about current radio or anything. I don't think. Like every time you're around, it's all about the music that's happening, like amongst like you and Chad and Leroy or whatever we're talking about. Like it's never about did you hear that new or.
Man, I think, man.
But give me one. Give me just one of them.
Man, so many of them.
You said Lil Baby a minute ago. That's what made me.
Lil Baby is hard.
Hardest one out to me. That's my number one spot for sure.
That's why it's so hard for me to say because there's so many good ones out here.
There are a lot.
You know what I mean?
But Lil Baby separates himself.
Yeah, and my favorite dude. You know what I'm saying was Dolph. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Rest in peace, Dolph.
Yeah.
But that was the guy. You know what I mean? But man, I'm fucking with Baby, man. I'm fucking with the Baby. I'm fucking with
me too.
Some of these younger cats. What's the little buddy name, man? What's little buddy name, man? Got the buddy from Florida. What's that? That's how I step on niggas.
Nardo Wick.
Man, I fuck with Nardo Wick.
Like his name.
Yeah, dude is hard, man. Any of this shit, man, they got good vibes, man. Good bop to it, man. I'm fucking with it.
Dude, I've been in my car. I have the XM radio. They put me on all kinds of new shit.
Oh yeah, man. Big Boogie, man. All the CMG cats, all the, you know what I mean. A lot of Memphis artists, a lot of Florida artists, man. I fuck with them dudes down in Texas too.
Yeah, there's a handful of them floating up now too, like some more relevant. Houston's making noise again.
What's his name, man? Trap Boy Freddy or something like that, right there, man. I fuck with him.
The XM joint, they put out records. They let you hear records, Hot or Nots and those types of things on afternoon drives, and it's stuff that I really fucking appreciate. I really do from a radio aspect, but it seems like XM parental advisory is involved, so they use profanity, which I appreciate. I don't like edited music. If that wasn't how it was written, that ain't how I want to listen.
Right.
But I like that part of it. But then when they were like only reason I'm mentioning this because of the Nardo Wick comment. The Who Won't Smoke record, man. I swear, If it's what fucking day? It's middle or beginning of April now. I don't know how many months ago it was when I started hearing that song, but I was annoyed with that song before Amy heard it at all.
It's hard, man.
Slapping. But it's funny though how long it took to get from XM radio to mainstream radio. And then when it went mainstream radio, it went number one.
Yeah.
And it sat there, 4 or 6 weeks, a lengthy amount of time.
I fuck with all of them, man. I love all this music, man.
Yeah, I just love music. If it's good music, I'm rocking with it, man.
Future, Dirt.
Yeah,
Young boy,
Dirt.
Gates.
You missed me with Young Boy, but the rest of them,
I fuck with Young Boy.
I've got a few songs. He's got 5,000, and I've got maybe 3, but I feel him. I guess
Got some shit. Got some shit, man. Especially, man, anything that I can feel.
Yeah.
The Red Deshaun.
Man, where has he
Them
been?
cats.
Where has he been? The rest of Sean.
I don't know.
What was that one record he had? Super dope record.
Yeah,
He was like harmonizing a little bit.
Several of them, man.
Yeah, he was super dope, and it just disappeared. Like literally, I saw a record that
He's
was.
still around.
I'm sure he is, and he got it in the bag fast, and he had a huge record.
In fact,
But
I just heard something from him.
I did
A
not.
couple months ago, man.
I have to look into that.
That motherfucker slapped too.
Dude's dope as fuck.
Yeah. I got it on my playlist. I forgot the name of it. That motherfucker slapped though.
So what about on the sidelines?
Yeah.
Has there been any local producers develop that you currently want to work with?
Man, it's a few of them. It's a few of them, man. I'll tell you, Buddy, what's his name? Buddy who be doing shit for Chad.
Oh wait, this guy.
Yeah, he hard.
Shout out Dub, appreciate the drop.
Yeah.
Dub's my close friend that I've never met
hey, that's
or spoken to.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'm a fan. He knows it, but it's extended family over here with him.
Yeah,
But there's a lot of. I love how all the producers give me the drops. You got that guy. That guy's not far away.
Oh yeah, man. I love the fuck with Fate, man.
Need to, because Fate's hungry once again too.
Yeah.
Uh,
I love the fuck with Fate, man.
He's the only person other than yourself that's been on here twice.
Word.
Right?
Word.
Fate's extended family. We fucking love that guy.
Word.
So he's a good dude. This guy.
Get him, Broadway.
Fuck with Broadway too. Yeah.
He also is still around. He's been on the show, and we FaceTimed a couple nights ago. That's my homie, man. I love that dude.
Yeah, man. You talking about some motherfuckers who make some good music, man.
OGs.
Yeah,
like
they make some good beats, man.
Right?
Good fucking music, man.
Wee Wee, I need a drop. Somebody
Wee
tell
too.
Wee Wee I need a drop.
Wee Wee too.
I don't have it.
You too. Yeah. Yeah.
Know who that is?
All right. Nah, who is that?
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard. Yeah, I don't think I remember hearing this drop. But
Exactly right. I could have swore it said nasty nice, but that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out Nice, man. He was on here a few weeks ago.
yeah.
Bro, he brought an R&B cat through here.
Hard.
Man, dude is stupid hard, bro.
Man, I think I know what you're talking about. Talking about the light skin cat, right?
Yep.
Man, listen, man, dude is so nice.
I'm high. I can't remember his name.
Dude is so nice.
What do I look like
watched
right
a
now?
couple
Piece of shit.
videos of his, man.
It'll pop in my head in a
got
minute. He does, man.
He got it.
He really does. But that was a few weeks. We're just me and you. It's Wednesday night, and me and one got together to do this episode, and this episode's coming out this Friday. So I'm literally talking like it's here lately, dude. We've been recording so far in advance. It's kind of hard to talk on camera in reference to time.
Hey, that's all right. All that shit
Kane
come with it.
Comfort.
All that shit gonna come with it, man.
That's the kid's name. Kane Comfort.
Sure it is, man.
Told you it'd come to me. I'm not an asshole.
Hey, you know what's wild though, right? So I listen to like a lot of these cats,
Yeah.
and they when you know that shit is good when it start to inspire you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you hear some of this new stuff, man, and like it's just like, man, you know what, man, I got a song for Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got a verse. I got a slot for him.
I get it. Totally get it.
Just start writing shit just in case.
One of the most inspirational people I ever was around when we did music was Bobby Hooks.
Oh, Hooks, man.
Love Bobby Hooks. He's still, shout out Bobby Hooks. He already knows. Yeah. But I loved being around Bobby because Bobby was an R&B artist. Yeah. But Bobby was gangster to the core. Yeah. Still is, you know. Yeah. He moved to Atlanta. He's a personal trainer. Yeah. Looking like Alvin Kamara with his long. That motherfucker got hair longer than you did, bro. Don't even look the same. His hair's so fucking long, bro. That's old Hooks, man. We need to FaceTime him when we get done with this.
Old Hooks, man. My dog.
But the fact that he would always be around me melodic and have ideas for records or be personal records or something else, but I was always a fucking feature artist. I said it a million times. Like Money Train. Remember that record?
Man, Money Train was crazy.
We all walked in the studio that day lit. Like we like went out to lunch. Everybody that's on that record was together that day. Yeah. And that record happened so fast. But when we got in the studio, D-Ray had the hook. He's like, I got a hook. All it takes is for someone to give me the direction. Yeah. You tell me you need a verse about this on this song to this beat, and I got you. Yeah. I'm gonna come. It may take me longer than some of these motherfuckers. Like an hour, and I got a hit record. Not me. It may take me a day, 2 days. Hey, but it's gonna come, and when it comes, I got it. Yeah. But when you hand me 10 instrumentals for some of the dopest producers the world has to offer, I'd probably give some of them away. Man. Just because I'd feel so intimidated about the length of time it would take me to complete them.
Man, listen, it's stuff like that like I search for.
That's dope. You know what I mean? I wish I could say that. Dude.
Like real shit, man. Like let me get a back in the day. All this shit was on, you know what I'm saying, CDs and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I was there.
MP3 player or some shit like that right there, man. But let a motherfucker send me, you know what I'm saying, something like that right there. It's a wrap.
Oh, you mean a feature record?
Nah, just
beats.
You
got you.
Just a package.
Yeah,
like
so
that right
opposite
there.
of what I was saying.
Yeah,
got you. Yeah, see, I'd love to be like when you were talking about when we were referencing the Kane Comfort, and you were like, I hear other genres and they fit. They're influential. They inspire me. Yeah. I'm that type of guy. Yeah. But I would look to those type genres to find that inspiration. And then I'd throw my little twist on it. But then when it was time to be a rap star or try to be a rap star, I always felt like I was dragging my feet, man. I really did. But I think it's dope to have that approach on it, to where you're just hungry to be exactly what you aim to be. Like that's what I aim to be. Yeah.
But I mean, but everybody create different. Everybody create different, man. All this shit is art.
Thanks. That makes me feel a little better.
It should make you feel a whole lot better, man. Because what you got going on is not only is it important, but this shit is booming.
What's that? The podcast?
The podcast, man.
The podcast was
not even just the podcast. You sell yourself short too, because a lot of these videos is getting recorded and edited by you. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit is art. Like you have a natural knack for putting shit together. You know what I mean? That's a major part of this shit.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I just don't. I'm not. When I realized I'm not going to be the one that wins, but I know I can help the next one that does.
No, you're definitely going to be the one to win.
Exactly.
I think, like for one, you know, winning is subjective anyway. You know what I mean? But when you surround yourself by people who only want to see you win, you know what I mean? When they win, you win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you win, they win. Like winning should be bigger than the individual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not a boss if you're the only one eating.
Right.
Or like if somebody says some shit, man, that made so much sense. It's like, man, if I can look at you and tell that you know what I'm saying, that if I can look at you and tell that you the nigga in your clique, or you the dude in your clique, you know what I mean, then you're not a boss. I should have to
figure it out.
Yeah. Or figure it out.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be able to just to look at your clique and tell
know you the one.
That nigga.
Yeah, they all look up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so, I get it.
When one win, everybody win. That's how it should be. So, you know what I mean? Like
stamped. Somebody write that shit down.
And the art that you're creating,
that we are
and
creating, man.
and you can still spit.
I can,
You know what I mean? So,
but I'm not gonna. I keep telling the people, bro, that the only way I'm rapping now is if. Here you go, y'all. This is for y'all. The only way I'm rapping moving forward, they could finish this sentence, is if Chad Arms writes the verse, right? Just to prove that Chad could write records for anyone. Yeah. So he's going to start with me. Yeah. Just write me a verse, and we're going to do a Jacking for Beats. Just a verse. I've told it, but I tell y'all what. Oh, yeah. I'll do 2 of them if one writes the other one.
Oh, okay. I like that.
That's the only way y'all will get them.
I like that.
I'll give B. Howard that shot, too. B. Howard can write a verse for me. That. And Stan.
Yeah, B. Howard hard.
F.U. Stan. Have you ever heard that name?
No, I ain't.
Love that. I'm Petty. Have you ever heard that name?
I'm slipping on something.
We're going to help one out with that.
Yeah.
But you're that type of dude. Like, it doesn't surprise me that you haven't, but it makes me happy to be the one that shows you.
Yeah.
Because B. Howard has worked close with F.U. Stan recently. Okay. They had a project together called Claude and Ray. Right. Fun fact, F.U. Stan, his brother, is Petty. And Petty's been a relevant artist for a while now. One that I need to come through here. And I'll probably rely on F.U. Stan to help build that bridge because I don't know Petty personally. Yeah. But
hell yeah, man.
To me back then, B. Howard stood out to me.
Yeah,
still does. Yeah. One of the most talented people I've ever met in my life.
Swag, bars,
right?
Just knowing how to put a song together because a lot of people can rap but don't know how to put a song together. Bro, got that.
Just crispy.
Yeah,
straight up. Yeah. Classy. Yeah. Right. Always stood out.
Yeah.
And when him and Stan linked up, their personalities were yet so different but so similar, it worked like magic. And they put out a Claude and Ray project, based off Life, put a visual out and all that. Yeah. I'll put you on it. But they're working on part 2 now.
Yeah, man.
But
I need that.
Yeah, I love the fact you ain't heard of Stan yet. That's great.
I need that.
I'll put you on a few more. But trust me, if I'm putting you on them, hopefully that says a little something because I wouldn't want to waste your time.
I already know it.
But features. Are you at a point where you're willing to work with other people if they want an O.N.E feature?
Yeah.
Are you at a point to where?
I mean, it's. Yeah, I'm definitely. I guess the best way to answer that right now is yes. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely down with doing features. However, I do want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to reintroduce myself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, before I jump off. And
don't start calling wanting that trap house shit. Wait till y'all hear some of the new shit and then see if you want some of the new shit. Yeah, exactly. I got you. Exactly. I follow you.
You know what I mean? Like,
they will.
Don't get it twisted. A lot of this shit is a lot of it's still
for sure
street shit. It's still street shit.
There's just more substance to it now, man.
It's more substance.
For sure.
More grown up. It's shit for the ladies. Shit that, you know what I'm saying, some shit that you're gonna listen to and be like, damn, I've always had that type shit though. Like real life shit. I've always had that. You know what I mean? Some motherfucker can dance to, some motherfucker can cry to. Like just,
it's important. Versatility is super important.
Yeah.
But well, look, where we at? Damn, man, we're going. Yeah. Let's take a quick break. Shout out to sponsors and we'll come back on.
Word.
Yep. I got to give a huge shout out to my man Mark Gray over at South Nashville Heating and Cooling. They are a new sponsor here at the show, and we're glad to have him aboard. He's a longtime supporter of Show Improve Entertainment and a longtime supporter of Chad Arms and Squints, and now is a full-time supporter of the I Got Some Shit to Say podcast, which we fucking love. Yeah. They specialize in like quiet HVAC systems and those kind of things, along with any of your HVAC needs.
Mark and him get you good. Mark and him's the plug on the HVACs, man.
Been that way too. For sure. Yeah. Again, huge shout out to South Nashville Heating and Cooling Company. That's expert design, quality installation, superior service since 1985. Y'all see the name, y'all see the number. Y'all see the website. Go check out my guys.
1980. Look here. 1985 is almost 40 years.
Yeah. Shout out to those guys, man. They know what they're doing.
Shout out to Mark Gray, man. South Nashville Heating and Cooling Company.
Also, huge shout out to Gaia Healing out in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. They're at 11998 Lebanon Road. Gaia Healing specializes in any type of cannabis products, medicinal purposes, from lotions to ointments to your Delta 8 gummies to the pens, the cartridges, any of those types of things. Trust me, Gaia Healing, Mount Juliet, Tennessee, they are a one-stop shop for any of those types of needs you may have. They have continuously showed their support for the show from the jump, and they continuously show their support now for the show, and we are forever thankful, and we are forever indebted to Gaia Healing, Mount Juliet, Tennessee. I got some shit to say to the podcast, man. We back.
Yeah.
Shout out to the sponsors, man. Shout out to O.N.E.
Man.
I got him in the building. I lured him back over. If you're just joining us, which if you are, it's kind of weird, but lured him back over here and convinced him to sit and have a old chat with Squints.
Yeah.
So I can
sit on the couch a little bit.
Yeah, this is minus the couch. This is the pep talk. I told him we're going to name this episode One with One.
Yeah.
Ooh, stamped.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's hard.
Usually I rely on Chad it does, right? Usually I rely on Chad and his expertise to come up with such quick, bright titles. But no Chatty today. But as always, ChadArmesTV.com.
Playing hooky.
Yeah, that's really what it was. He literally staged himself to not be here by creating an opportunity that even wasn't presented to him. He's like, I'm going to hold back just in case. And then the just in case didn't happen. Mm-hmm. And we were FaceTiming him when one first got here. And what did he say? Let's fuck it. I'll put it out there. He said, I can call in, guys. I said, Chad, nobody wants you to fucking call in, dude. You're here every other episode. You're here every episode. You ain't got to call me, man. Chad says hi, guys. He wanted to call in. We wouldn't let him. I do think, though, next time you pull it, because I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna keep the boy over here. If that's what it takes, I told him we're gonna set up some recording shit here. We're gonna record one here. We're gonna do whatever the fuck we need to do as fast as one wants to do it. I'll do everything I can to keep it coming, and with Chad's help.
Hey, we're gonna get some shit happening.
Absolutely, definitely will.
Hey, motherfucker, I'm excited.
I'm anxious.
And I ain't been honestly, man. I ain't been this hungry ever.
Good.
I can't even lie.
Good. But same for Chad. Yeah. That's what's beautiful about I'm seeing what's happening with Chad. Yeah. Shout out Chatty Bobby. That motherfucker's getting more love now than he has ever received.
Man, deserved though.
Well deserved. Yeah. 10 times over. Yeah. But the fact that, I'd say 20, 30% of his fans right now are new fans, which is great. But I've been telling y'all motherfuckers for years, that's that guy. Yeah. And I love the fact that he's finally getting
man.
A little bit more.
And he been talking
for sure. But the participation from our watchers and listeners, we continuously applaud their support for this show. Because without the support for the podcast, I am not shit other than what I can get you guys to do with my help. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, it's just funny how everything just full circle.
Exactly.
Shit just come together when it's supposed to.
Exactly. And the fire that's been created here at this table, and then the fire that Chatty's got going with these records, and the fire that I know you're capable of producing, shit's getting hot. You know what I'm saying? This is a warning that shit's going to get a lot fucking hotter.
Yeah, man. I'm so ready to just release some shit.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about just releasing some shit, man. Just got to do it the right way. Just got to do it the right way. And,
agreed.
And I think we got some. I think we got something figured out.
Yeah. I'm anxious. After today's episode, which is a Friday to y'all, it's Wednesday to me. I'd love to by next Friday. I want to have your video done. and to your approval to where we can get it out next week. I want that out. Me personally, I want that shit out fast. I've wanted it out fast. Let's keep in mind, we've had it done once. It just wasn't right.
Like, and for the record, I'm the one that held the shit up.
But and while it frustrates me, it only frustrates me just because of what we put into it.
Yeah.
But it's not all to waste. Like, we're recycling some of what we had created anyway.
Believe that.
But to your point, right before we started talking about the video, it's got to be the right way.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the right way, especially out the gate. When y'all ain't heard or seen my guy in 7 fucking years, at least something that you can continuously go back to and listen to. Yeah. Like, you may have heard a snippet of something, or if you were in his presence, he may let you hear something if you're that lucky. But as far as jumping to YouTube or iTunes or anything like that and grabbing that new O.N.E record, you ain't got that. But you're about to.
Yeah.
And it's not even a single.
Yeah.
It's just a layup.
Yeah. The rest of them coming. The rest of them coming after that.
Man.
Like, that's really really what I'm excited about. Just the rollout of the whole everything.
The album. An O.N.E album. Not a mixtape, not an EP, not a project, not no joint collaboration, not no a whole collaborated mixtape compilation.
Yeah.
A fucking album.
Yeah.
That hits different, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like crazy. And what's dope is it's already, I probably got enough for a couple.
Right?
And leftovers. You know what I'm saying? That's just enough to pick a couple out of.
Well, that's how we stay relevant until it's album time.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. And listen, man, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I got some young cats that's ready. And the relationships that I've built up over the years, when it comes to photography and like videography and fashion and all that, right there, like a lot of people is ready. A lot of people is ready to push this thing the way they need to be pushed, and it's that time.
Yeah. You said fashion.
Yeah.
Where you at with that?
Man,
I know a little bit, but they don't.
Man, just trying to be creative, man. Like, this shit go hand in hand, and music and fashion and just art all together, and just tapping off into those creative juices.
I totally agree.
Yeah, man.
We recently had Chapo and 41 Tuck. 41 Tuck? I don't know, man. I bleep it out. But, he's the 41 Culture. That's not right. 40K Tuck, 41 Culture. That's what it is.
Gotcha.
41 Culture Clothing.
Gotcha.
And, he came over here, but I literally told them how important 100K Tuck was to their brand, not only because that's his manager /
right,
whatever, but it just so happens that he has a pretty dope fucking clothing line going right now.
Yeah.
So what better way to fucking continuously introduce a new brand is through a new artist.
Absolutely.
And it, like you said, it's just hand in hand. The fashion and the music shit just works.
Hand in hand, man. And I know that in the beginning, like, it's going to be exclusive as hell.
Yeah. Oh, it's super exclusive. But he came through. Let me pause you. About to cut you off. And anybody that's mad I'm cutting them off, fuck you. They get mad, bro. They like cuss at me and shit in the comments. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. But he pulled up the other day when we came up with the plan to reshoot some more scenes of this video. He brung over obviously more attire, and he changed. And when he changed, this motherfucker changed. He came out in his fit that he had created. Yeah. And immediately when you see it and you know him, you know he's got something to do with it. Yeah. Just based off the name and how it's swagged out for sure. Yeah. It just so happened to match his fucking shoes perfect. Yeah. I'm like, hold the fuck up. And we get to looking, I'm like, he's like, yeah, man, I whipped this up, man. I kind of, it's like, hold on, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's some stuff brewing, man.
And if they don't see it, they'll see it in the video that we shot for 100 Shots. Yeah. So that may be y'all's first glimpse. If you ain't, have you posted it yet?
Nah, well,
a little bit, little peeks here and there. That's right. Fun fact: the moment that O.N.E left that night, Amy said, "I really liked his outfit." Yeah. You know what I said to her? He fucking made it, babe. She said, "Really?"
Yeah.
So if that's not enough motivation to continue tapping into that.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, I need this shit. I said, bro, you got to bring me something just so I can wear it on the show.
It's been getting some good feedback.
It should.
It's been getting some
Shit's
real
fire.
good feedback, man. And I got, like I said, I got a team of people who's creative in that area, man, who can bring that idea to light. And you know they pretty dope. So shout out to them, and y'all. They're gonna find out a lot about them as well. Like a whole team of creative motherfuckers, man. I'm trying to lift everybody up at the same time.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love that kind of talk.
Yeah, man.
If you ever do need any guidance as far as garments or fabrics or stitchings or you know any type of that kind of stuff, I have a guy for you.
Okay.
A guy that is I've watched over the years continuously build his brand to where it is in every time he hands me a new product, it's impressive.
All right.
From the quality to the you know it's classy fucking dope shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He don't just get iron on shirts. My guy does nice shit.
Hey, and I love that.
Yeah.
That pushes it even forward, and push it forward even more.
Right. But along the lines of where I think you're trying to go and et cetera, it would be somebody's brain I'm sure you would enjoy picking.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm supportive of all that right there, man. Work with, collab with anybody. Just as much as people are supporting me. So I love it.
When you made that comment just now, it made me think about what I said about Chad a minute ago, how he's, you know, after releasing newer music and a few visuals, Chad's getting some recognition and some new fans.
Yeah.
Imagine what that's going to be like for O.N.E.
Man.
Because you're going to get some.
Hey, listen, as long as I get a couple, man, I think that seed spread a little ways.
Right. I can't wait. I wish we could get people's reactions where they go, oh, when they realize who you are. 'Cause you look a lot different. Motherfucker cut all his hair off.
Yeah.
When y'all seen him years ago, dude had long ass fucking hair.
Yeah. And that was a lot of people, man, especially chicks that was mad about that.
Do you miss your hair?
Nah. I mean, I'm growing them back now, but
Why? Miss them?
No, man. It's more like a mission. It's more like a journey, man. When people talk about locks being a journey, like that, it's for real. Everything that came along with that hair, you gotta think, man. I've been growing hair since I was a kid.
Yeah,
I hadn't had my hair cut since I was a kid. You know,
I remember when you cut them off. I remember seeing it.
So that shit, it was a lot that came with those dreads. So cutting that shit felt good.
Yeah.
And even on this second journey, right, it should feel good because it comes with something else.
Yes, I get it.
Yeah.
Totally get it. I like the way you broke that down.
Love that shit, man.
Run it back, but a little different. Yeah. Try it different this time.
Run it back, but a little different. Which one?
No, that's what you doing over there. You gonna run them dreads back just a little different this time. Learn some things. And
Yeah. Definitely.
You know what? Achieving certain status and then cutting them off, but doesn't mean you won't start again.
Nah, man. Nah, not at all. And it comes with so much more.
I think you're better off just letting them grow. You just don't have to pay for haircuts. You just get edged up every other week.
Man, I'm gonna tell you though, man. Sitting, man. When you got dreads, you got to do some uncomfortable shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. You gotta get them twisted. The twisted part is cool, man. You got to sit up on the dryers and shit. That shit uncomfortable as hell. You know, I'm 7'10". And imagine trying to sit up under the dryer and the motherfucker dryer just sitting right there on top of your head. Shit, you know what I mean?
I've been through that. Believe it or not, I went through a good span of my life where I did spend a nice chunk of time under those dryers. Because I was a huge fan out of high school of a gentleman named Slim Shady.
Oh, yeah.
And my hair, I didn't peroxide bleach my hair. My mother worked at a beauty salon. Yeah. And I went as far as I could go to get my hair as bleach blonde as possible. And when I say bleach, I don't mean yellow. I mean, I wanted my shit white.
Yeah.
And I got there. And I stayed there. And I didn't do just the top. I did all of it.
Oh, okay. All right.
That shit used to burn my head so bad.
That shit is something, man. That's an uncomfortable feeling being up under that thing.
It sucks.
Yeah, man. That shit get hot.
Hot.
And then when you got dreads, they got pins on them shits.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
Get hot.
Yeah.
Man, hell nah, man.
Right?
So yeah, it comes with this shit.
Fuck.
It comes with this shit.
It seems like it would be so hot.
Yeah, honestly, man.
Or heavy. Did it feel lighter when you cut them off? Did your head be like, oh God, my ears are so light?
My head, it didn't feel like it was. It didn't feel like it was lighter. I felt the breeze. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I can definitely
Makes
feel
sense.
the breeze. But think about them when they get so long, they just get in the way.
Right. How long were they? The middle of your back?
Shit, damn, man. By the time I cut them, they was down there to my ass, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine that shit.
But
I don't even remember them being that long. I remember them being like shoulder length, a little bit longer.
yeah, that shit had gotten long, man. And what's crazy is like even when you driving, if you don't throw that shit in front of me, you
Lean back. Oh, fuck.
Turn your head, you know.
Nah,
man,
bro.
You can't do none of that shit.
No. And then laying your head down and go to sleep at night.
Oh yeah.
You wake up and your head's just in where you roll over and your head's just all up in your shit.
I done had some moments, some nights like that right there.
How did we get on this? I don't know. How, I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
I mean, it's definitely a journey, but just like it had those issues, man. Again, some good shit to it, man. It's a spiritual aspect to go along with it.
My guy Bobby Hooks. We spoke on Bobby.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, he literally every time I FaceTime him, dude, I call him Alvin because he looks just like Alvin Kamara. His shit's that thick, but about that long too.
Yeah.
But last time you saw Bobby Hooks, he had a fresher fade than me every other Thursday.
Yeah. That was Hooks.
And now that motherfucker's hair is so long, dog, and he lean as could be. That boy got about 4% body fat on him.
I've seen him for years, man. Getting to it. Shit. Matter of fact, I reached out to him
to get me right.
Man, look, man, fuck with me, but I was bullshitting.
It's easy. It's an easy conversation to have. It's the initiative and the commitments where I get lost.
Yeah, man.
I've had those conversations with lots of people.
Yeah, that's one part though that we kind of sleep on that we need to get right.
When we get the bag, we will.
We might want to get right before the bag. We might want to get right then. I'm trying to get.
It's about time with me. Like honestly, bro. Like I can't make it to the gym. This is my gym. This is where I'm in here pushing weight.
Hell, man, a lot of the times though, we hell, the shit that you have around you. That's think about this, right? A lot of motherfuckers in prison don't have a whole lot of weights. They don't have a whole lot.
They do push-ups and fucking all that shit.
Man, yeah, yes. Calisthenics and shit. You know what I'm saying? As much as possible.
Sounds great. It really does. Mm-hmm. I just can't get there. But it's probably because I worked all day.
Probably.
And it's because I got to work in the morning.
Probably.
But if I didn't.
I mean, most of the shit, like I've seen a motherfucker cut back on the shit that they eat.
Mm-hmm.
Push-ups and sit-ups.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? And run around the neighborhood or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just do some like that cardio, that good cardio.
Yeah.
Play ball or something.
Right.
And slim down, man, muscle up. It's we can do whatever the hell we want to do. We just have to, like you say,
you have to want to do it.
You have to want to do it and create the time to do the shit.
Yeah, creating the time is where I struggle. If I had more time, I think I could. I have such an addictive personality. If I ever got committed to the gym, it would be over.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man, who I'm proud of. Man.
Who's that?
Strug.
Oh shit, yeah, man. Yeah. He could run through that wall.
Man, dude, man, and because I remember when bro had some weight on him. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Yeah. You know
and some hair.
Yeah. And goddamn it, man, he buckled down, man. They look like he ready to come out the top ropes on him. For
sure. Yeah. Definitely. That's it. 1,000,000%. I agree.
Yeah.
1,000,000 times over.
Yeah, man.
Bars Major, we had him over here probably about a month ago.
Bars, what up, Bars?
That's that dude, he started doing the physical training shit. That may be somebody we need to reach out to. Yeah, because that motherfucker's ripped, dog. That's all he does is that and battle rap. He's either in the gym or.
I'm hot. I missed that battle, though. I got some. I saw a little bit of the footage.
Yeah, I be seeing clips on social media, just from people that we know, etc. And it may be some that they've shared from people I don't know. But I'm so out of pocket when it comes to battle rap. Man. I know nothing, and I got educated on that episode.
It's dope, man.
Yeah, you and Chad can have those conversations all day long, man.
It's super dope, man. I'm just glad that we got somebody out the Ville that's holding it down.
Yeah, it definitely makes it more interesting from a consumer standpoint that knows nothing about the sport.
Yeah,
because I don't know shit.
Hey, man, that shit is dope.
It is,
dope,
and
man.
it takes
creative.
it takes a different type of cat to do that kind of shit.
Believe that. I can't say that. You know what I mean? That, like, my hat's off to him. Mm-hmm. But it's war when you up there. You know what I mean? And you say what you want to say. Ain't no filter on this shit.
Right.
Like, they go in.
Bar says that same shit.
Man.
He says it's a war up there.
Yeah. They go in, man. You know what I mean? And I ain't got no patience for that.
Me neither. Yeah. You'd break somebody in half or throw them off stage.
Man, you know what I mean? And so I don't even put myself in that category.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, too much emotion involved. Too much. You got to hold back. If they do strike that chord, you got to hold back, and that'd be unbearable for me.
I mean, because there's war up there, but it's also a sport. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
do your job, man. If you don't get in that water if you can't handle it.
I think it's dope about Bart. I don't even know how we all physical shit to getting in the gym, but what I think's dope about him is most of those guys I see in those circuits, I only see in those circuits.
Yeah.
Like, he makes records, and he knows he don't have to, but he still has that passion to, and still has that objective to. Like, that's kind of like
too, man. There's a lot of people,
right?
A lot of people, a lot of people who battle rap, but they make a song.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
not the same.
It don't translate.
Yeah, the formula don't work.
Exactly. Bro can really make songs.
He can. He can also make songs in the same format as he does battle rap, completely off the top of his fucking brain, and effective. The first Jacking for Beats we did here on the show, whatever when Bars came through, whatever episode number that was, Chad could tell you.
Yeah,
but
I saw him going.
Yeah, he spit. That was the first time we had somebody spit on the show.
Even his rebuttals, like, when, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, you know, with their battle rap and shit, that, you know, if like, let's say me and you battling, and you go, right?
Yeah.
You fucking me up. Well, these niggas are so goddamn talented, man, and focused to where they still got their material.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna rebuttal some shit that you said.
Yeah.
Flip that shit around.
Flip it.
And
that's crazy.
And mix that shit up with what they got, man. That shit hard.
And to not fumble that ball.
Yeah. That shit
right?
hard, man.
And dribble all the way down the court, juke you 3 times, and still fucking slam it.
Yeah.
Like, geez, dude. Like,
now let me get back to what I was. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
back to our regularly scheduled program. Here's these bars I originally had coming at you. Yeah, to your that. Man. Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out, because you're right. It takes a different type of
on the spot.
On the spot.
In front of like, you got a crowd of motherfuckers who's on you. Like, it ain't like they like you playing ball and they over there. No, the crowd is right here with you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So to be able to do that, right?
Cameras,
there,
all that shit.
And not joke. That shit.
Bars told us that one of the biggest struggles is the volume. Is that from being up on stage and everybody, you know, keeping down where y'all be spitting, because usually mics aren't involved, and if they are, they lapel mics.
Yeah, they got them on you and shit like that right there. But the crowd is you know,
and they're going to react how they want to react.
Yeah,
and if you tell them to calm down, if they're not ready, they probably won't. I've never been in one of those.
It's a dope setting, especially if somebody's in there just going crazy,
right?
Because you want the crowd to react like that. You want the crowd to go crazy, and if you that nice and that respected, motherfuckers ain't.
Right.
Somebody in the crowd will tell you, "Man, nigga, be quiet." You know what I'm saying? Like, there's somebody out there will tell your ass to, you know what I mean, respect the artist. So
I'm down to check it out. I think, matter of fact, shout out Bars Major, but I'm pretty sure he's trying to, if I read it right or if I remember seeing it right, I think he is trying to put a circuit to come through town, or to put something together here locally to establish one to come through town.
I need that date.
Right, and if not, we should figure out what we got to do to make that happen.
Yeah.
I'm interested in. I know Chad go nuts for that shit local. Like, if he got an opportunity to go watch, I think it'd be cool. I'd go watch. I want to say Plague watches that shit too.
Yeah.
But y'all motherfuckers be watching pay-per-views and shit.
Yeah,
I watch a Versus.
Yeah. I mean, it done blew up, man. Rap battle done blew up like crazy, man. It's some cats, man, like Hollow the Don, and you know what I'm saying, and what's buddy name, man? Hollow the Don, John the Don, like a lot of these cats, man. What's buddy name?
Don Green?
Nah, not Don Green, but just a lot of these cats, man. New Jersey Twerk. And
New Jersey Twerk.
Yeah.
I don't know that name.
All the like the old, more so like OG rap battle niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the
TSU Surf.
yeah, Sue Surf. Yeah, Sue Surf is hard. Yeah, Sue Surf is hard. And then you got some new cats. I think his name Lou Patron or Lou.
Got me.
Like
I'm not
right
Chad, man. Chad's the guy.
I fuck with all them, man.
Yeah, I can't even remember the guy.
Hitman
Bar
Hall.
said was his guy.
That's little buddy from St. Louis. He hard too though.
So you know more than me. Obviously, I don't know shit. Nothing.
Yeah. He's nice. He's nice too. But he one of the OG. He one of the like one of the OG cats in that battle rap shit, man. Super hard. He's a legend.
I love how the whole second half of this episode has just been about random shit.
I mean, hey, man.
That's how it happens here.
Yeah.
That just stands for good conversation.
That's it.
That's the type of conversations people long for. Just sit with a friend after a long day.
Yeah.
And after detailed conversations, the whole first segment, which was a long segment, by the way, that shit was almost an hour, however long that was, and then come into this where it's just about random shit. I mean, I think we've talked about weight loss,
A little bit of everything.
yeah, lifting weights, battle rap,
Yeah.
a few other things, clothing.
Which,
What was
man,
that before the break?
I'm super excited about that clothing, man.
You should be. I'm super excited for a sample of it, just so I can wear it.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I need that. But like I said, if you don't catch a glimpse of it beforehand, you'll see it when we drop the 100 shots. And this is a Friday episode. Today's date for y'all is Friday the 8th of April. So I'm saying by the 15th, I should have it done. When it comes out is up to him, but I'm pretty sure, based off this conversation we've had this evening, I'm pretty sure he's just as anxious as I am.
For sure.
Because like I said, we ran through it once and we were close, and it was like, nah, hold up, let's get it right.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's built it up that much more now.
Man, I'm super anxious.
Right.
Anxious.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we just stop and we think about it, the more we think about it after those comments, like I'm ready to. Like I'm ready. And what's great though, from the first run we did of it to now, is I've knocked 2 out. I did the Leroy fuck this, fuck that, and then we did Chad's Roadrunner.
Mm-hmm.
So I've sharpened a few tools that way.
Hey man, that's how it works.
Yeah, shout out to where I've been going to school at YouTube and Google.
I mean, university.
Yeah, I got my bachelor's from Google, my master's from YouTube.
Hey man, that's what I'm saying. Like the resources that's available to everybody right now,
And the tools.
Yeah, man.
Now, granted,
it's crazy.
It's crazy, and it's not free. Like it does take self-investment, but now you're looking at it like all this shit.
A lot of shit, man. And like, there's no reason for anybody to not have some kind of outlet, some kind of hustle about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's something. You know
I
what I mean?
totally agree.
Like you say, it's too many tools.
But I only agree now that we're 60 plus episodes into this. Before, I'd been like, what am I supposed to do? That's something that I dealt with, like when Show and Prove took a step back and we all stopped making music for a number of years. Like everybody I started having kids. Chad took a break. Like everybody sort of went their own ways and did some grown up shit for a few years before everybody seems to just got back active with it. Mm-hmm. When Worm came home, that like sparked it all back, which is great. But during that time off, I thought it was done. In the back of my mind, I knew my whole life I wanted to sit in this type of chair.
Yeah.
Didn't know how. I just knew I wasn't going to do it for a radio station because I didn't go to college.
Right.
Once I heard that, it was like, okay, let's be a rapper.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun no more.
Yeah.
So I discovered my outlet. And now I hate that I was closed-minded for so many years.
Man, things like, I hate to say it, I hate to repeat myself again, you know what I mean? But everything happened for a reason. You're right. Like that should happen for a reason, man. And
for sure.
And the amount of things that you're able to do, you know what I mean? Artistically, yeah.
Oh man,
I'm just saying, the amount of stuff that you have at your disposal, man. Like, dude, the sky's the limits. because it's such an important part to what several different motherfuckers is trying to do. You know what I mean? And it all comes together and plays together, man. So shit happen for a reason, man. And dude, man, you doing your thing.
So what you just said about me, for whatever reason, about the importance of a scenario and just, I think you play that same role, one. I really think you being back around is a great fucking thing.
I can dig that.
I think for all of us. It's hard for us to establish relationships this deep this late in life and value those relationships enough to where conversations matter when this camera turns off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where there's trust or there's, just any of that.
Yeah.
But to take breaks like people do from time to time, just as people and growth, like to circle back around and it all be part of everything happens for a reason is something that I've learned over just like the past year doing this. Like we've almost been going at it a year come July. But it seems like that I've gained so much value from just that alone, just reestablishing the ones that mattered, and the ones that will matter, and not based off talent neither. I'm talking about just the folks in my call log.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Straight up chemistry and friendship.
Exactly.
The shit that matters.
That's it.
It makes everything that you're doing that much more comfortable.
Yeah.
You tap more into your artistic side, and you know what I mean, and it motivates you. It just gives off good energy, man.
Agreed.
It just gives off good energy, man. Everybody needs that shit.
Yeah, I totally get that too, man. Who was it that told us we needed to protect our energy?
Yeah.
Who told us that? Somebody told us that on the show recently.
I mean, but whoever was.
Oh, Vac from Bezel Gang.
Yeah.
Said protect your energy.
Facts right there.
And it's major facts. And I think that's all of us growing up a little bit. That's part of the growth process is recognizing such things. Yeah. But when you said the friendship, that's one thing. But the chemistry, you nailed it there. And the vibes and just the waves, man. It's just all.
It shit spills over, man.
It does.
It spills over. It's people recognize it. I mean, like we living in an era, man, where there's content everywhere, right? A fan can go and find out where you are. You know what I mean? Like we're giving them that access. Like it's so they see a lot.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers can peep it if vibes ain't proper or if, like you probably got some fans out there that's just just dumb to the fact, but you got some people out there who peep shit and know when things are authentic.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We catch a lot of that in the comments and shit.
Yeah.
Especially on the podcast, the visual podcast. That's what I love about our visual platform still being on ChadArmesTV and YouTube. Like I love that because that's an outlet for them to respond almost immediately. Because when it comes to it, how'd that thing get in here? The fucking big ass pterodactyl in here.
It catches ass.
When y'all listen online and shit, if you listen like on Apple Podcasts or any of the podcast platforms, I appreciate it. But yet the feedback is not really there for you to provide. Like you can rate the episode or you can rate the show, whatever that looks like. But the YouTube, you do get you get that as far as people taking the time to show you that appreciation and about the realness or whatever else. When we talk about being a dad or we talk about, a lot of people come out and comment on things that we say.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure there's a few gems dropped on this one too, from the first portion, even the second. I mean,
I mean it's
about the vibes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and people and fans appreciate that.
Fuck yeah, I appreciate that.
They appreciate that. You know, like you said, we appreciate that.
Yeah, this is the most. I don't have a main bitch no more to run to the studio and yell at. Yeah. So this is my bitch. Yeah. But in reality, it's the most therapeutic shit I could ever come up with.
Yeah. Man, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. We was talking like in the first part, man, about me being protective of the music and everything like that. But that's why. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like that's my energy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's valuable. It's valuable and I like this. I think it's about time to share that with with other people that need it. So.
I totally agree. But just know, I'm the facilitator.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to fucking ask of me anything that you think I can help with or point you in the direction that I can get you help for.
I already know it. I already know it, man. I'm so excited about the way the potential way that things is about to grow.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I probably screwed that up, but still.
No. It still makes sense.
Like, man, with just being back around you and chatting, man, and music itself, and some of the other people that you know what I mean that I'm working with, I mean, that shit is therapeutic.
Yeah,
that shit, man. I'm like real shit.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I was saying. What I was trying, I'm not trying to get to, but I guess another way of saying what I was saying.
Yeah.
When I said it's good for all of us that you're back over, bro.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it leads to, or whatever. I'm glad that you recognize what you have here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I want this to be an outlet for you, just like it was this evening. Like a fun fact, Don Lex, he was supposed to pull up and join us tonight. Something fell through on his end. He was unable to make it.
Gotta make that up, Lex.
Got to make that up, Lex. You heard it. But at that moment, I reached out to one and was like, "You still want to pull up?" You know what he said? Fuck yeah. I said, "Say less."
On my motherfucking way.
And that, my friend, is something you are able to reach out to me with too. You can say, "You got time tonight?
Yeah.
Let's work."
Yeah.
That's it. Let's work. I don't care if it's you coming over here, we set up a green screen, get you some photography done. Yeah. If we work on some visuals, if we start storylining the next visual, if we hit record and give them a podcast, whatever the fuck we got to do to feel accomplished by the end of the evening, I'm down.
Let's do it.
You know what I mean?
I got a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know you got a lot of ideas, man.
Yeah. But we're
them shits off each other, man. It's always been magic. So
we're gonna try to figure out immediately we're gonna figure out a way to facilitate some of this music and get some of this music to you guys fast because I'm so anxious. We'll start with what I got. I'm gonna get to y'all as soon as I can, but it's fresh out the gate. I ain't been touched, so give me a week, and hopefully we'll have something that he's happy enough to give you guys. Yeah. That's what it's about. Just got to get it right.
Stop being selfish and shit.
Right? Well, no, we'll see how selfish he is after that. That's where, because I know we have one right now that even if he beat me up tomorrow, I could put out eventually. So I got one for you. But I probably got some records too. But visually, I got one. So you're at least getting that. But
yeah,
I keep telling him, man, we're encouraging him to keep the pressure on because it's pressure that's appreciated from a consumer standpoint. I know.
Yeah, believe that.
Right. And you caught a glimpse of it firsthand tonight earlier with a relative of mine in the room.
Yeah.
That didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
Until they put pieces together.
Man, I'm real shit, man. It's been motherfuckers, man, just hitting me with the same shit, you know, ever since they got an inkling of me coming back. You know what I mean? And
they're trying to get on that train quick.
Even more motivation. I love that shit, man.
Just wait till these bars start coming, Bubba. Yeah. Wait till these songs come, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm working with all producers.
Yeah.
All, you know what I mean? All features, all artists.
Don't be recording no bullshit features, bro.
Nah,
unless you're just broke.
Nah, I ain't
don't, dude. Please.
I've had some people reach out.
Yeah, dude.
I've had some people reach out. Like they know that it gotta be some hard shit.
Cool. Yeah. Don't sell yourself short.
Yeah.
Especially this early.
Yeah. They know it gotta be hard, man. But I think people from back then know that. Man, I probably turned down, man, 50 to 100 fucking features.
I bet.
You know what I mean?
Right? based off almost a non-existent catalog.
Yeah, right.
That's so crazy, bro.
I love that shit, man.
Yeah, every fucking rapper that's think about how many dope fucking rappers that are out there that nobody knows at all. Yeah. And you're a dope ass rapper with like the littlest amount of what looks to be effort and content ever created. to be as long as you've been in this game, bro, and to have the portfolio that you present, you ain't shit.
Listen, motherfuckers hate that shit though.
Motherfuckers hate it.
Motherfuckers hate it, and I don't blame them.
Hell no.
I don't blame them.
I'm speaking on their behalf, bro.
Because you got motherfuckers out here, man, that's been dropping songs faithfully every month. You know, every year, got projects going on every year and shit like that, right there, man. And don't enjoy, not to brag, you know what I'm saying, but they haven't experienced half the shit that came along with the little bit of catalog that you know what I mean.
I totally get it, man.
But hey, I mean, I can't do nothing about that.
Well, we got O.N.E back on the court. Yeah, he's dribbling the ball, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm stoked for you, Bubba. I'm glad that, like I said, I'm glad that you're just taking advantage of the opportunity that pull up.
Man, believe that.
All right.
Man. Any artist, listen, I'm talking about R&B. I'm talking about country.
R&B for sure.
R&B for sure.
Please, sure. Right? Like Kane, holla at one. Let's get the female. One needs to be featured on a female artist record.
Man, yeah, hey, and hell, if you got a voice and you just need some words to put to that,
right?
I got that too.
I love how you put that out there.
Yeah, I got that too. I'm doing. That's a part of this whole like stretch to creativity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because like I feel like I said, man, I fell in love with writing a long time ago.
I love that you spoke on it too about exploring different genres and just writing music from rock to whatever genre you feel like writing on, whatever strikes that chord or whatever moment of creativity you encounter, you're going to tackle it head on and be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking, but I'm going with it.
Man, believe that, man.
All right, that's dope, man. I mean, that's growth of an artist right there.
Yeah.
You went from being a rapper to an artist. I know a guy that's done that.
Yeah, man. Exactly. So that's what it's about, elevation, man. Elevation, man. Growing.
Yeah.
Developing.
Yeah.
You know,
sure.
You know what I mean? Like that's what this shit is about. So if I can't do that, I don't want to do it.
Nah, man, you're on your way, dog. Like I said, we're gonna make sure it happens as much as I can. Like I told him, I'm gonna set up something over here just so he can come over here and we can work. He don't have to record himself. Like with the help of Chad and Don, we'll get there fast. That's easy. But it's just a little checklist things that we're gonna check off, and then it's full steam ahead.
Man. Shout out to Panda too, man. Man, hard, man. As far as producers, man, and you know, and engineers, like dude really has a vision, and you know what I'm saying, and he's working with me on some shit too. So and shout out to Big Dog.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Got anything else, man? I'm gonna get you out of here.
Man, that's all I got, man. That's all I got, man. Like just pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're gonna make sure, bro.
The music gonna be here. The fashion gonna be here.
I was literally sitting here thinking how we're gonna get out of here. It was like, one, it's the same bullshit I give guests. Like I'll say, it's not bullshit. It's real shit. Like I tell all of them, bro, you got to seat there anytime you want to sit there.
Yeah.
But I'm telling y'all that one will be sitting there.
Yeah.
Like we're on his ass.
Yeah.
And he's there. So
accountability partner.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
And y'all know it's coming. Just be on the lookout, like my guy said, man. But in the meantime, y'all will see him more often here.
Believe that.
Yeah, man. It's O.N.E, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Squints 615. It's I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast. ChadArmesTV.com. I Got Some Shit to Say.com.
Bitch, we got views.